now to find out how and get a free consultation without obligation.
Join us for 50 days of festive fun in Newport Beach, California, the most festive coastal destination in America. Step into the magic of the season with new enchanting experiences daily, from our 5-day Christmas parade to dazzling holiday light displays, lighting shows, and so much more. Start planning a visit to one of the longest-running holiday extravaganzas in the nation, held right here in Newport Beach at 50daysofFestiveFun.com.
KTLA Plus, download it free today.
Broadcasting across California with Lorenzo. This is California Politics.
And thanks for joining us for California's only statewide political show. I'm Nikki Lorenzo in Sacramento. On the show today, we go one-on-one with San Diego area Congressman Mike Levin. We covered a lot, including his take on whether we're looking at another government shutdown in a couple of months, the messaging from Democrats ahead of the midterms. But we're going to start the conversation with President Trump's proposed plan for new oil drilling off the coast of California. Congressman Levin, thanks for being back on the show. I want to ask you about the news late this week, the Trump administration opening the waters off the coast of California for new drilling. So I want to get your perspective, not only as a member of Congress and the district you represent, but the work you did as an attorney prior to entering political life.
Well, thanks for having me, Nikki. You know, this is so deeply unpopular with so many people in my district and all throughout California, Republicans and Democrats, independents. I have cities that are run by Democrats. I have other cities run by Republicans, and every single city in coastal San Diego and Orange County, where I represent, does not want to see drill rigs off our coast. And I want to dispel something that's just so false, Nikki, which is the claim that somehow this move by the Trump administration would lower gas prices. It absolutely would not. I am extremely concerned about the cost of living, the cost of transportation. This is not going to do anything to address that, because even the oil industry themselves admit it would take a decade or longer for anything meaningful to come of this decision. And even if it did, the amount that would be produced is a drop in the bucket that would have no impact on the national supply of oil, much less California gas prices. So that's number one. Number two is the harm that would be caused. And I say it's when, not if, there would be a spill, would so far outweigh any potential economic benefit to Californians. And look no further than what happened in Orange County just a few years ago, when a relatively small spill led to chaos up and down in my district and north of there, all throughout the Orange County coastline. Every single year, Nikki, tens of billions of dollars in economic development is directly linked to our coastal recreation, tourism, fishing, and the rest. And the impact that one spill would have on all of that is absolutely atrocious. And look, this is one of those rare things where Republicans and Democrats alike that understand the impact on our coastal economy, on our coastal communities, on these places we are so fortunate to call home in the great golden state of California. We all don't want to see this happen. We're going to stand up with everything we've got to fight it and to make sure that they stay away from drilling along our beautiful coast.
Yeah, and it's not just California, it is Florida as well. So the Interior Secretary came out and said this is going to make America more energy dominant. So you mentioned gas prices. So you're saying he is wrong in saying that?
Yeah, he's absolutely wrong, because the amount that you would actually get over a decade or more, the oil industry admits this, is virtually nothing in terms of what the national supply actually needs. It wouldn't move the needle one bit. And, I can't speak for Florida. I presume they don't want to drill off Mar-a-Lago, but I can speak for Californians, and we're saying collectively, no way. We don't want to see drill rigs off our coast, simply not worth it. If you actually want to address the price of transportation, do something for the clean energy future we all want to see, at least most of us want to see, for both air quality and water quality purposes, environmental protection, but economic growth. I know that the cheapest form of electricity these days also happens to be the cleanest. This administration is doing all it can to kneecap solar and wind and electric vehicles, and with it, our edge as it pertains to global competition with China and other countries around the world. It is backwards policy. It is doubling down on dirty energy when most Californians of all political stripes don't want to go back to the days of the smog alerts. We want clean air. We want clean water. We want beaches and recreation and tourism. That is what this administration is threatening with these backwards policies. Also, a few fossil fuel companies and big oil lobbyists can get their way.
I want to ask you about the shutdown, government back open. You were a no vote on that bill, and you stood with a lot of Democrats who were saying that this was over healthcare costs and trying to prevent Californians from seeing an increase in their premium costs. So the government's back open. Healthcare was not dealt with. So did your party lose in a sense because the argument that you were making, nothing happened?
Well, I'm more interested in what we do right now between now and the end of the year to try to address this mess, Nikki, because I've heard from scores of my constituents whose premiums are going to double or triple. I heard from
do you think that is? I mean, considering the makeup and how divided things are, I mean, you guys have to take this up right at the end of January. Is this going to be the situation all over again?
There are a number of Republicans who are eagerly trying to work with us to extend the ACA credits for a year, 2 years, 3 years. We have a discharge petition that if we get to 18 signatures would allow for a 3-year extension of those credits. But again, the stakes are enormous. I spoke to a 62-year-old retired teacher the other day who is considering taking early Social Security at age 62 because his health care bills are going to go up $700 a month. I spoke to a 51-year-old mom whose health care, along with health care for her husband and 2 teenage kids, will be over $55,000 a year. She's contemplating what it would mean to have to go bankrupt due to medical debt and giving up her health care altogether. These are stories that I am literally day in and day out, and members across the country are hearing them too. So we know if there is nothing done, that millions of Americans, the estimates are roughly 4 to 5 million Americans, including over 600,000 Californians, will just not have health care altogether. And what that will mean is that all of us will have worse care. It will mean when we go to the doctor, when we go to the hospital, we will have to pay more for worse care. And many people who need preventative care or they